Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Today we are going to be going over the TCR compound by the man E-Rex. Now, E-Rex has made some amazing tracks throughout, his career of making tracks for MX bikes, including the MNSR series that we got from him last year. Now, hopefully we get another one of those this year. I'm just speculating. I don't know anything, but hopefully MNSR is making a return. E-Rex makes some very, very fun tracks. You remember his golf track he released earlier this year, which was a very, very fun track, and the idea behind it, was very creative. So, I'm super excited that he dropped this track for free, and it flows very well. Now, there is multiple tracks on this compound. You have two motocross tracks, one supercross track, and then they have some trails that are scattered around that you can go ride. Now, we're going to focus mainly on this motocross track, mainly because I don't have time to learn all of them, and so I'm going to leave it up to you to go and download and then see what you think about it for yourself. But as far as how the tracks are built, they're all going to be built very well, just because E-Rex is a very good creator, and he knows what he's doing when he's building a track. So like I said earlier, man, I really hope the MNSR series makes a return. I really enjoyed that series a lot, and I think that would be awesome. So yeah. But by the way, shout out to E-Rex for putting a banner up on the track with my logo on it. That's always awesome to see. And this section right here is fire, man. But trying to get up right here without over jumping it, that way you can hit this one right, is kind of hard. I am on the 250 though. I think on a 450 you might be able to launch it and clear that whole thing. I don't know, but I was sending it kind of far earlier. And then this triple right here, man, this thing is an absolute send on a 250. So definitely a 450 style of track. I want to say, as far as how hard it is to clear the jumps, it would really be easier on a 450 as opposed to a 250. So yeah, but hey, let me know down below in the comments. I'm curious if you got my new track, what you thought about it, man. It seems like the feedback's been pretty good on it so far, and that makes me super happy because I felt like that track flowed really well, and I think people are really enjoying that. So yeah, I was excited about that track, man. I really was, especially with being like trying to create my own objects. Quest was messing with me that all I made was some bent signs. I was like, man, it's already hard enough to be making models and everything. I'm learning, you know what I mean? Step by step. You gotta start somewhere. But yeah, man, E-Rex did an amazing job with this. It flows very well, and there's always multiple line choices on all of E-Rex tracks. That's one thing he does really well. So this track is no different from that. Each corner, inside, outside, there is a way that he builds them to where really there is going to be a faster line no matter what, but for the most part they are equal. On the 250 right there, you do have to go outside, otherwise you're not clearing that tabletop, man. That tabletop can be a pain in the butt to try to clear for sure. But yeah, and then he threw some sand up in here, and just overall, man, especially for a free track, it's visually appealing. It rides amazing. It has multiple tracks on it. It did say it was originally intended for the shop, so that could play a role with how many tracks are on here, you know what I mean? But other than that, man, I mean, the thing is absolutely fire. And definitely, I mean, there's a lot of people that don't buy tracks, so if you don't buy tracks, this is a must get. Like, you gotta get this if you don't buy tracks. And if you do buy tracks, I'd still download it. I think that the track could end up on the ranked series because it is free, and I think they're running out of tracks on the ranked servers. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be getting to that point where you're recycling the same ones, just because there is a lot of tracks like that have been made, but not like with every beta change. The tracks that were made previously sometimes aren't rideable. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of tracks that weren't rideable that are rideable again, and then some tracks that aren't rideable at all now. So I do think that this will probably end up on the ranked list. So but yeah, man, trying to get back into playing a little bit more, trying to get better at the game. I have been focusing a lot on just building tracks because I just have so much fun while I'm building tracks. Like, I get hooked, man, you know what I mean? And I get hooked on playing the game too, and I really want to be better at the game than what I am. But I don't want to take time away from building my tracks, man. I just have such a fun time with it, you know what I mean? And that's why it's always fun to hop on and make a video on other people's tracks that they've released and see, you know, where they were at creatively when they were coming up with the track, or, you know, how well they executed the process with, you know, the visuals and the norms and everything. And it really, you know, inspires you on your journey of making tracks. So it's always, it goes hand in hand, man. And I think it's awesome, you know, being a YouTuber and creating tracks, you know. So yeah, but this track is absolutely fire, and I'm gonna go get, you know, some laps in on the other tracks, and I'll probably post those on TikTok. So I'll probably do a lap on each track or something like that on TikTok. And yeah, if you're not following me on TikTok yet, definitely go over to TikTok, follow me on there, follow me on Instagram, and all of that good stuff down below. Make sure you go hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and go pick this track up. It's on MXB Mods for free, and I know a lot of people are going to be happy about that, man. E-Rex did amazing, dude. You really did. This compound, I mean, I'm stoked about it. So it's not often that we get like a free compound anymore. Usually, you know, oh my gosh, we just jumped all the way off the edge. After how many laps, and we just forget about that? That's crazy, bro. Look at them banners. Yeah. Like I was saying, so we don't get many free compounds anymore, you know what I mean? Usually it's like one track or whatever. So to have a whole compound released for free is a massive W. So big thank you to E-Rex for doing that and coming through and dropping a banger, man. But y'all have a blessed day. Stay up. Peace.